This is The Scoop for Monday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. A Pasco Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a man late Saturday afternoon. According to a police report, 40-year-old Paul Smith was stopped in his car when the deputy told Smith to get out of his car. Police say he started to speed and drive away with the deputy hanging from the open door of the car. The deputy told Smith to stop multiple times, reportedly, and then deployed his taser. Smith did not obey commands, and then the deputy fatally shot Smith. The investigation remains ongoing. WMNF News is releasing results from a new statewide poll of likely voters. WMNF's Sean Kinane has this look at some of the results.
We asked Florida voters if the general election for President of the United States were held today, and the candidates were Donald Trump and Joe Biden, who would you vote for? More Florida voters said they plan to vote for Trump, 47.5%, than for Biden, 41.6%. That's outside the poll's margin of error of 2.2%. 5.7% of Floridians said they plan to vote for someone else, while 5.2% are undecided. Trump is the favorite of the plurality of voters in all four age categories as well. Even young voters in Florida who say they will vote in November responded that they prefer Trump over Biden or someone else. 9.1% of that age group is undecided, the largest of the four age categories. Florida women slightly favor Trump over Biden. That's despite the 2023 jury decision that Trump was financially liable for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll in the 1990s. 5% of the women we polled are undecided. As expected, most Florida Democrats support Biden and most Republicans favor Trump. Floridians who are registered to other political parties or people who have no party affiliation support the two main candidates fairly evenly. Among these independent voters, 41.3% support Trump and 40.9% are for Biden. That's within the poll's margin of error. 10.1% support another candidate, and 7.7% of Floridians who are not registered Republicans or Democrats are undecided on who they will support for president in November. Trump has a large lead among Hispanic and Latinx voters in Florida. More Florida voters who identify as Hispanic say they will vote for Trump in November, 52.7%, then Biden, 35.8%. 6.1% say they will vote for someone else, and 5.4% are undecided. In the Miami media market, which is Broward, Miami-Dade, and Monroe counties, 51.2% of respondents say they will vote for Biden in November, compared with 36% for Trump.
Candidates for Hillsborough County School Board District 7 spoke in Ybor City on Friday during a political forum. WMNF's Chris Young reports on the candidates' position on education in a county that has more DNF schools than any district in Florida.
Candidates present were Jen Flabeau, Johnny Bush, Karen Bendorf, and incumbent Lynn Gray. They faced questions from the community at the nonpartisan political forum Tampa Tiger Bay Club. A large portion of the discussion centered on financing public education, more specifically a millage rate increase. The issue divided the panelists. Jen Flabeau spoke against the tax increase.
It's not justifiable at all. You have to look at this as a business, not as a school system. We have to look at it as a business. If we were balancing this business's budget, would we ask everybody else to take on the tax? No, we would fix it ourselves.
However, Lynn Gray said it's necessary.
From the amount of homeschooling and the lure of the vouchers, we are looking at probably the gradual defunding of public education.
Johnny Bush supported the proposed tax increase.
Folks, if we do not look to pay our teachers and be competitive, that's going to be an issue.
But Karen Bendorf agreed with Flabeau, saying it's unjustifiable.
We do have a large budget. We do need to see what's in it. And I am a teacher. And teachers, sure, would love a raise. But we would love some other things even more.
Another issue on the table was a recent bill awaiting Governor Ron DeSantis' signature. The bill would allow chaplains to offer counseling in public schools. All candidates say they were hesitant to support the measure if implemented. For WMNF News, I'm Chris Young in Tampa.
For the weather, it's mild and cloudy right now in the Tampa Bay area. Highs today in the upper 70s, overnight lows in the lower 50s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.